It's official now. The Hive Hustle Podcast about to sit you down. Go and fix your crown. This ain't a grain of salt. Pick your brain and thoughts. Even through a major loss, still remain a boss.
If you watch this channel, you probably know that this channel used to be a crew called One Rounds channel. And that was a dance crew that I was the leader of back in 2012 to 2017, right before Swam Brand was built. This man, if you go back into the archives of this channel, 60% of the concept videos that I created were him. He filmed them, he edited them, and this was the first understanding of what we can accomplish on YouTube with a team. Because I had him, and then Suave started taking photos for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you were like one of the people that helped Suave get with a camera.
Oh yeah,
if you remember, because he didn't have a camera, he would ask you the questions, he would talk to you, he'd be like, "How do you edit?" And then when I started doing it, he asked me, and then when we like were in the late arena of One Round, that's when he started grabbing a camera, and obviously him and Diamond was heavy rounds. So if you think about it, all that correlates like to where we're all at now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Full circle,
it's
bro.
Full community
now,
moment, you know?
Suave does some of the photos for Swam Brand and me and my wife, like our maternity shoot. Well, before we just had Jace.
Yeah.
Suave and Diamond did that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's such a crazy community of what we've built in here. But the reason I say all that to say is like, you could literally have a relationship with somebody and never see them in like 6 months to a year, and it could be the same when you see them, and that's how it's always been with you, bro.
Just pick right back up where we left off.
We would always go to Roberto's after we filmed the video or before to get food, because at that moment, I didn't have money to pay people. So I literally would call, "Hey, bro, I ain't got no money, but I can buy you a burrito." You remember that?
Always down.
And he was always down. But now it's a different world. If I book him to DJ, he has a rate. And if I do anything for him, I have a rate. And we respect each other on that level. And as artists, we have to do that. Like, we're out here grinding. We're out here striving for greatness.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why if I can't throw an event right, I'm not throwing it.
I feel that. I feel that.
Now you understand with
bro.
Move For You, because you obviously have your own brand of event. And it's, if you can't do it right, bro, I'm not going to do it. It's not right. And personally, the one I did go of yours, fucking crazy, bro. Like the concept you have, like I felt like because you did it in the small room at Prodigy, it was so like
it's intimate.
Yes, I was looking for that word, and that's exactly what it was. It was intimate and it was dope. Like the circle was real small. If you had a drone in there, it would have caught everything, and I could see it in my head because I think somebody was standing on a chair and they like filmed somebody dancing, and it was just a dope vibe. But yeah, if you can't do it right, then don't do it.
I feel that. And I actually need to hit you up too, because I might need something done.
Let's go.
Because I'm gonna try to do one more before
Let's
I'm
do
out.
it, bro. I'm down for whatever.
Yeah,
so let's
sure.
talk. Now, this is the part of the episode where we get a little like deep, because obviously we've known each other for 10 years now this year, and not only that, it's a matter of we've grown as people. I'm a father now. I'm a husband. I was a husband back then, but I'm like a provider now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a different person. You obviously are too. We know each other, but we don't hang out on a daily basis.
Right.
So I know Tamasi from social media. That's how a lot of us know each other. We don't hang out all the time. So if you could tell 20-year-old you, or whenever you moved out here 10 years ago, if you could tell him something, like what would you tell him?
I would tell him to take care of yourself. Invest in your health. And not just like physically, but like emotionally, mentally. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, but once you start seeing the other side of the tunnel, peace is the only way that you'll really find your way through the struggles of everything, you know. And I think if I were to run it back, I would be more conscious of how much I needed to take care of myself.
Me too. I definitely agree with that, because from 2012 to like 2018, like I could even admit, and I do it all the time, like I was very religious. I was very judgmental. I was very asshole-ish. Like I didn't care, bro. I was selfish. And I can admit that knowing, because I did that work. You know what I'm saying? I went through the trials. I went through the tribulations. I figured out who the hell I was. I was talking to somebody the other day and I was like, you find your what, then you find your why. So when you find your what, my what is web development. Like what I love to do. What I love to do is dance. What I love to do is be creative. That's what I want to do for a living. But why? Is it because of pride? I just can't have a job and I don't want to work for anybody? Or is it because I truly have a passion to help people?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's where the why comes into play. And then you get a how. How are you going to make it happen? And then when you make it happen, you look back and like, dang. And it's an aha moment.
Yeah.
So it's like all of them together.
They got you. They got you. At the
like,
end.
dang, like I'm here. I did the work I needed to do. I did the self-love, the self-care, making sure that I have a morning routine. I stretch. I do what I need to do. I drink my green juice. Whatever freaking routine that person has, you build it. And then you grow off of it.
I think that's like the beauty of this community too, is that like we've all seen each other through thick and thin at our like best and our worst points.
Yeah.
And like the fact that we can still just see each other and show love and like still build together as a community.
Yeah, because all of us have had problems. All of us have had issues. There's even still people till this day that probably got issues with me that I don't even know about. But I've came to the point where I can't worry about that.